Hey guys, welcome to another Ender Does Minecraft video tutorial, and today I'll be telling you what is port forwarding and how to do it. By first starting off, let me tell you what port forwarding is. If you're connecting through a router, which basically all you are, unless if you're on a mobile phone, then whatever, then a router has internal address and through the internet has an external address. The internal address is what computers or devices, any device that connects to your router has an internal address. That means what the router identifies the computer or device as. So this device has an ID of this. Like in Minecraft, you have each stone block, not each, but a stone and a dirt block both have different IDs. It's the same thing with the router. Like if you're with the console, the router's console and ID is the thing. It's just how you detect the computer. So if you were to connect with another person from the outside of your router, you'd have to connect through the external IP, where the router is allowing a port. I'll explain ports in a different video, which allows the port to filter through the router into the computer, into your internal IP. So if you want to start a Minecraft server, when you run it, it sends a code to the router, and the router can send the code filtered through the external IP, allowing other users to join in. So if you don't have 255.6.5 port forwarded on your Minecraft server, no one else will be allowed to join your server outside of your router, because the router will be secured within its limits of the internal IP. So any other device that's connected to that specific router or internally, like 192.168 or 10.0.0. whatever, there's some different combinations. I think there's even a 97.1, and whatever's connected through that will be able to access the server. But what if you had some friend or guy who wants to join from, if you're in the US and some guy wants to join from Europe and everything, or even just outside of town, not connected to your router? That means they won't be able to join because your router denies the access of that person to send through the port through your Minecraft server. So now you get the gist of what port forwarding is allowing the external IP to connect with the internal IP with the port. Now let's set it up. So first, you can just open your browser. Okay. Now you got it open. Now you just want to access the command prompt by typing. You can type CMD and you could find it there, and then just right click and run at it as administrator. Now all you need to do is just type in ipconfig, press enter, and as you can see, there's a bunch of numbers and letters, and there's IPv6 and IPv4. Well, let me just tell you, IPv6 is Internet Protocol version 6, and like, I don't know, but recently, in like 2014, very early, or 2013, they came out with a new Internet Protocol version in number 6, and now it involves a lot more letters and numbers, and later would be explained. And all you need to look for is the Internet Protocol version 4, IPv4. So all you really need to be looking at is the default gateway, this thing right here, the 192 or 10.0. There's many different kinds, but the internal IP. And you need the regular IPv4 address of this device, this computer. And as you can see, mine's just 1.100. Okay. All you need to do is find the default gateway, which is your router, the gateway to your router. Just right click, it would copy it, and then paste it into your browser. Just enter, and it'll take you into a sign-in. I already have my own password and everything, but if this is your first time, it's usually admin and admin, or admin and password, or password and password. It's either one of those three, or you can find it on your router. If you have like a CenturyLink, I used to have one of those, and I always wondered why I couldn't log in, and it's just usually written right on your router. Okay, now you've went inside your router, and you have to find something called port forwarding. It is different for every router. Since I have a Linksys, CenturyLink, you'd find it in advanced. I forgot how to do it on Verizon. And so for me, I just go to security. All you need to find is single port forwarding. And we're going to port forward Minecraft today. Now, since I'm in the security, I can just go to apps and gaming, and then to single port forwarding. Now, for a Minecraft server, let me delete mine so I can show you how to do this. I'll be doing a Minecraft server, but you can always find the ports for like whatever on Google, like Game Ranger I have. I just went on Google and looked up what is the port for Game Ranger and just found it. Then all you need to do is Minecraft server. It doesn't matter what you call this, because it'll still either way work. Then 25565 25565. Then put it as both as TCP and UDP. I'll be explaining TCP and UDP in a different video, what the different protocols are. And now all you need to know, if you're remembering command prompt, is what is your device IP address? What does your router detect your computer as? Because it doesn't detect your computer as this is David's computer, or this is whoever's computer this is. It detects it in numbers, because a computer can only understand numbers. So all you need to do is put whatever last two digits you have or IP number inside the text box, click save, and press apply. After it's done, you can just exit out, and port forwarding is done. Now if you just start up your server, your Minecraft server, now anyone who's online, now your neighbors who are on a different router, or your friends from Europe, wherever, can access your Minecraft server, or whatever server you want to access. This does not involve other people's servers, so if you want to connect to another person's server, you do not have to have port forwarding to connect to their server. Only you need the port forwarding if someone else wants to connect to your server. And thanks for watching.